Okay, it's Wednesday, middle of the week. This is a really um, difficult week for the students, final exams, faculty who are grading. So thank you for all of you who have jumped on and are participating in the meeting today. Deep breath, got a few things to update you on, and we'll always make sure that there's time for questions. So here we go. This is one meeting, and this is another meeting. So we'll go through a few of these things. As I've said before, President Lassner has created a number of different working groups to look at different aspects of going forward. What does it mean to live in a post-pandemic higher education institution? And Vice President Lacroix, Erica, is serving on two committees. One is the working group that's looking at policy and changes to policy, focusing on paperless procedures and processes and institutionalizing from home. So that's one committee. And they've already made a very long list of forms, specifically in student affairs, that they are looking to put online, no more need for paper. And she's on a second committee that is looking at student and academic affairs and what the future holds for technology and technology support for those two areas. So we have a champion on the two committees that will probably have the biggest impact, except for facilities. And Jan Govea is the vice president, and she's overseeing that one. I'm not sure about the others. I thought there were supposed to be 5, so I'm only aware of 3. And I'm not sure about what the other ones are, but they're all in play. Friday this week, there will be an announcement about the available professional development that will be offered to the system. One thing I want to make clear, and then I'll ask Carl Nido to speak, but there may be a misunderstanding about that professional development. It will not be mandated to anyone. It will be voluntary, and it will be offered to everyone. So I don't want folks to think that they have to do this professional development. We encourage faculty to do that because it will be a way to get tools in the toolbox that they may not have right now, and to learn new things from their colleagues mostly. So, Carl, do you want to talk about Top to Go?
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. In support of faculty moving forward into fall, continuing with distance learning or possibly continuing with remote learning, CELT is going to be providing Top to Go. We've just completed one round for the semester, and for the summer, those faculty in support of what they need to do coming fall, we will have a Top to Go. It's going to start June 1 and will end on June 26. This is a prescribed program if you want to get a certification, which means it's running for 4 weeks, and there are certain expectations, assignments to complete each week to get certified. Does that mean you have to be certified? No. You can also go through Top to Go without attempting to get a certification. I encourage people to get the certification because it'll probably help prepare you better. So again, Top to Go is a go. It's going to start June 1 and on June 26, and more information will be coming out in the following days.
Thanks, Carl. Maybe Maria will pick that up too when she gives her reports. There's also some encouragement for folks to pilot alternative approaches to online or to face-to-face in summer session 2. I believe there'll be some announcement from the system whether that's a go or not go for summer session 2. I think that's going to be happening on Friday as well. The admin services folks have been working very hard completing an inventory of the classrooms and looking at what configurations are there and what spaces might need to be created to accommodate social distancing in the fall um, for those classes that must be face-to-face. And let's see. Um, You've heard me say over many of these Zoom meetings that my hope is that we can continue to offer as many classes as possible through remote and distance learning, online learning, to be better prepared for what might happen in the fall when we have to pivot or may have to pivot again. So that continues to be my hope. There are bills in the legislature going forward, and I know that there are faculty who want to submit or wanted to submit testimony on those bills. So just a reminder that you're free to submit testimony, but it should not be on UH letterhead. It should be from you as a private citizen, not from you as a UH employee. So welcome to submit your testimony in support of bills, but as a private citizen. Emails are going out today to the students to invite them to be participants in our on-ramp project. And that's a project where students are graduating from high school who are being invited to take classes that will earn them college credit, and they will not need to pay for those classes because that's being paid out of another set of funding. So what I'm told is that there are 26 classes being offered in this first summer session. And we're hoping that students will take the opportunity to take those classes. And that starts Monday, the 26th, I believe. Or is it 25th? Maybe 25th. Whenever first day of summer session, but it's the 26th. I don't know.
May 25th is Memorial Day.
Oh, that's why it's the 26th. Thank you, Dave. Yes. So 26th is the first day of summer session. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Congratulations to the community health worker class. One course has just been completed by, I believe it was 12 students at Waipahu High School. They had the graduation today. Congratulations to those students. Lieutenant Governor Josh Green was zoomed in to congratulate them too and to urge them to continue their learning in community health worker so that they can help us. Let's see. For those of you folks who miss the Zoom sessions, there are always notes available on our website, our COVID-19 website. If you miss them, or if other folks want to know what happened, please do. You can access them, and they're kind of summarized, so you don't have to listen to the whole hour meeting. You can see the summary that's provided. And let's see. Oh, Sherry's just corrected me. Sherry, go ahead. Correct me in front of everybody. Go ahead.
That's why I sent it as a private message.
Oh, that's why it's not private anymore. Go tell everybody what it is. So I was wrong. Note for your archives that Louise was wrong today. It doesn't ever happen, so please make note. Go ahead, Sherry.
No, I'm just saying it's called next steps. So the communication going out to the Department of Education graduates is going to be next steps.
Okay, so I can't call it on-ramp anymore, yeah?
No, I mean, it's more internal, but yeah, just if you see anything, it has the next steps marketing going out.
I get very upset when we call things different things. So is it, you know, it's like Starfish and My Success and, you know, the same thing got all kind of different names. So if we're calling it next steps, I will continue to call it next steps. Thanks, Sherry. Okay, let's see, a couple other things before I get to some questions that I'm seeing already. 26 courses, it's system-wide, not just on our campus, but we have some campus courses, obviously, and maybe Nava'a can update us. I do want to shout out to the nursing department and LLL, congratulations. You are the two departments that raised the most money for the food bank drive. Thank you very much. Nurses raised $865 and LLL $795. And as a campus, we exceeded our goal by 100% actually. We were shooting for 2,000 and we got $4,451 raised. So congratulations to us for raising that kind of funding. And the nurses and the LLL folks will be invited to a pizza party where we can sit down 6 feet apart and eat pizza together. So we'll schedule that for the fall. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Next, the Friday Zoom will be the last Zoom of this academic year. We will continue Zooming, but that will be the end of the academic year. So the ELT, the Executive Leadership Team, is planning to do something special. We haven't quite figured it out yet because, you know, we do things last minute, as you know. We're trying to figure out something special to do at the Friday Zoom. So be ready for that. And I have some awards to tell you about before this Zoom is over. So let's just go to the questions for a second. Pat Gilbert is asking about an educated guess as to whether or not we will do DE as the norm. I think we will do increasing amounts of DE. I don't know that we will have 100% DE on this campus ever. Our international student population is such that we would like to make sure we can accommodate them, as well as the veterans who are restricted to the number of DE courses that they are allowed to take. So I don't know that we will be 100% DE, but we will be certainly more DE. Our geographic area is not one that is expecting to see lots of young people. So we need to be able to reach out beyond our geographic areas, and the ways that we do that is through DE. We also have programs that are unique in the state, and if we are restricted to face-to-face, we will be restricted to this island in those programs. So however we can extend our reach in those programs is what we should also be thinking of doing. So it will not be 100%, Pat, but I think it will be an increasing component of what we do. And because we have such high quality faculty, we can do that better than most. So I'm very much convinced that the DE part of what we do is going to be bigger as we move forward. Our own cleaning and disinfecting supplies for our classrooms. I think we'll need to have them in the classrooms, but I don't think it'll be out of your own pocket to buy them. We will need to have disinfectant protocols in place for classrooms. A lot of that will need to be done by the inhabitants of the classroom, I think. I'm hoping that that will not be the case, that we won't have, you know, one class after another, face-to-face, because we're going to have much more online. But for those classrooms that will have people in them, we will need to be cleaning them between classes. But I think it will be the inhabitants who will have to do that, because we don't have the custodial staff to be cleaning every classroom between every class right now. But we will be providing that supplies, I'm pretty sure. 10 Radford students who completed their academic subjects, yes? Shilonda Tawata. Okay. Shalonda, thanks for letting us know that we have Bradford grads. Yeah, we'll have to figure out how we pay for the supplies, yes. Face-to-face or class sections for fall. Yes, procedures to follow if a student comes in without a mask. You can have them do this and say, you need to have your face covered if you're in class. So this, we will not be providing, oh, let me get dressed again. We will not be providing masks to the campus, to the students, because if this is still in place, the mayor and the governor have said people need to have face coverings when they go out in the public. So students should have these things available, and they should cover their faces. Politely ask students to leave, call security, other ways to handle. I'm not sure. We haven't developed the protocols yet, but that is something that the CCC committee can be looking into, is going to be, what are the protocols for filing into class 6 feet apart if you're going to have face-to-face? What do you do if the student comes to class, doesn't have a mask, doesn't have a face covering? All of those things we need to get a real good handle on, and we will have all of that in place by the time face-to-face happens. For some, that's going to be sooner rather than later, because we know that we're going to be bringing back to campus the spring 2020 classes that could not be completed. Mask for sale at the bookstore. There you go, with a KCC logo.
They actually, can I say something, Luis?
Yes, of course.
They actually put in an order for 500 prior to the mask order. And as soon as that mask order passed, I think they put in an order for another 1,000. So we should have a pretty good inventory down in our bookstore probably by the summer. And it's going to be logoed and in KCC blue.
Okay. Really? Okay. I want to go get one of those. Okay. Let's see. Did I Susan, in a way, says we get a 6-foot pizza so everybody stands on the edge. Good idea. Did I miss any questions? Jamie, are you watching? Did I miss anything before I turn it over to everybody? Okay, let's go through the VCs and the deans, please. Oh, and Steve Harris, thank you. The Pele Award winners. We will be having some UH press on the Pele Awards. So our new media art students get best in show kind of a thing, right? Best in show, exactly. 3rd year in a row. Pele Awards are regional awards for graphic design and website design and animation. So we, Adam Mora, if Adam is on the line, he can add in all of the students who won. Thank you, Steve, for correcting me there too. You and Sherry got to be a team, making sure that I say the right thing at the same time. Good. Okay. Vice Chancellors, Brian, since you already had a chance to go again.
Just real short for me, as you guys know, you can see if you come to campus, Lot C is well underway. Concrete work is being done. We've also started opening up Lot A. We started that on Monday, and it's very, very clearly marked that it's only supposed to be for employees. Please note that if you plan on being there after 5 p.m., we are shutting that lot down. So you'll have to walk home or catch the bus or call your department chair to bring you home. But yeah, as much as possible, please vacate the lot at 5. And finally, you know, when we had to take these steps to shut the campus down, there are some services that we actually have moved to the outer part of the campus, primarily in the parking lot. So we do have employees and sometimes students in these lots. Please, please, please slow down. I'm not going to call anybody out, but you know, we got to just take care of each other. This would be the worst time right now to have to go deal with somebody getting hit in our campus. So please just slow down. Thank you. That's it.
Okay. Any questions for Brian? Lavache says drive carefully too, Tuesday and Wednesday.
And be careful of our chickens.
No, aim for the chickens.
No. There is a protein shortage. There's a protein shortage though.
Yeah, but chickens have mites, bird mites. They're vermin. I love chickens. Okay. Noel.
All right. Just a couple of reminders. As we get through finals week, that credit, no credit option, students, they're being advertised that they can change it between May 20th and 22nd. So instructors, as soon as you submit your final grades, again, this student will be able to change their option. So please try to have our grades in as soon as possible so students can kind of make that choice. The other thing was, I guess the on-ramping is now known as, what was it again, Louise? Next steps?
Next steps.
So again, the information changes by the minute, which I sent some information out to the student affairs people this morning. That's it about for now, I guess. Be nice to the chickens, please.
Look at you guys, you're just going off on the chickens. Has anybody ever seen the eggs? No, because they sit on them and they grow into little chicks and they're everywhere. I love the chickens. They dig holes in the ground, you trip on them. It's lovely. Okay, thanks, Noel. Any questions for Noel? Okay, Maria.
Okay, I hope that you faculty have been talking to the department chairs about, your classes and whether it's going to be, you're requesting that be face-to-face or it's needed to be face-to-face. And also, you're also thinking about how to do it, if you're going to be doing it as a hybrid class or a high flex class. So those are the information that we will need for the instructional subgroup of the CCC, so that we could determine what classes are going to be offered in fall 2020 in all the different modalities. And we'll have to figure out what needs to be in place in order for those things to happen. And if they cannot happen, then what's the next choice? Another thing that I just wanted to keep you updated with is, the tenure and promotion MOU. We've been talking about this for the longest time. Until now, the memorandum has not come out yet. But in our last cacao meeting, Don said that it was going to be due to him last Monday, but it will still need the president's signature and UPA's signature before it can be disseminated. So might take some more delays for us to be able to finally see that memorandum of agreement. I guess that's it. Oh, there's two surveys that are going out from the system, which is the student survey and the faculty survey. So please, if you've not done that, could you please try to do it, squeeze it in your very busy time, just so that we could get some feedback of what transpired during the spring and how we can improve. And I'm done.
Thank you, Maria. Any questions for Maria?
Hey, Maria, so you mentioned the tenure and promotion. Is that the contract renewal?
Yes. Yes, Jamie. That's the same one.
Thanks.
Okay, I know that the deans and the department chairs are working really hard to try to figure out how we're going to move forward on fall 2020. And there is a timeline on that. They're hoping to have all of that taken care of in the next couple of weeks. So by June 1, that we have a clearer idea of how we'll move forward in the fall. So those conversations are happening at the worst time possible, but they're very important. So please do connect with your folks to get a sense from them. There's a question from Ben Carroll that I think somebody should look into as we're talking, which is, why don't the mongoose eat the eggs? So yeah, Ben, I don't know that either. It's a good question. One that should be.
The chicken is sitting on it.
But they got to walk away at some point. They got to eat themselves, right? So I don't know. Okay. John Richards?
Yeah, I don't have really many updates for CTE, but I'm going to share a link right now, I hope. There's an article in the Star Advertiser in the Crave section today about Jason Peele and how conducting some of the culinary courses at a distance. Pretty cool. pretty
Great.
cool. So if you get the chance, check that out.
I will do that. Thanks, John. Lisa? Radek?
Good afternoon, everyone. Things in health are moving fast and furious. There should be some emails from me recently for the program directors and faculty that are on here with information that's required for the system to help us complete spring and also plan for fall. So among some of those are documents where we're collecting information about the PPE that's needed simply for our campus to bring students back and work safely with them for the courses that have to be offered face-to-face. We're not collecting numbers for what would be needed, sending them out to the clinicals. We have state agencies that are working with the hospitals to ensure that students have PPE provided for them there. So that's one of the initiatives. We're also, you may hear rumblings about contact tracing. That is something that's still underway. It's something that's a cooperation between UH and the Department of Health. It looks to be as though there will be different phases and levels related to this, and we will have a part in that at our campus as far as to help that through our community healthcare worker program. So there'll be more to come on that. We're still kind of ironing out those details. So I know many of you have been asking about what we're doing to support the contact tracing, and I just want to make sure you know that there are plans underway, and it's in cooperation with the Department of Health. So other than that, that's pretty much for health. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Lisa. Any questions for Lisa and the health programs? Okay, Nabaa.
Yeah, so with the, oh boy, is it called Next Steps?
Next steps.
Okay, so our group, which is supposed to be the lead group, we don't have our meeting till tomorrow. So I guess everybody's been updated before us. So I guess I'm the caboose and not the lead, which is great. But, so did you say there were 28 courses that are scheduled already?
26.
26. So we have 10 of them, and we'll probably add 2 more. There's 7 IS 108 courses being taught by Lavashay, Vern, Gigi, a bunch of them teaching those courses. We have 2 Host 100 courses, and an IS 107 course, which is a 1-credit course that'll be sustainability focused. So hopefully we can get those high school students going into the academic subject certificate in sustainability. And we're just ironing out the final details for some health science courses, and we should be good for summer session 1. For summer session 2, we haven't yet been given the go-ahead to schedule those, but as soon as I get the go-ahead, I'm gonna go into Banner and schedule them. But that's it for next steps.
Sheldon's asking if we can offer math brush-up courses. They're looking for credit classes.
Yeah, but Sheldon, let me ask. I'll ask, because maybe I think that'll be good. And
that'll be helpful because, I mean, they sat out of math since March. And I think kids are getting anxious, perhaps. That might be just a good thing.
Okay. Completed this. Sorry, Susan. Do they have to wait until they have completed the summer session 1 courses to register for summer session 2?
Yes, that was the question that we brought up in a program coordinator meeting. Will we know, how far in advance will we know if our summer session 2 next step course is going?
Okay. I don't know, but I will find out.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Other questions for Naval? Okay, thank you very much. Carol.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to mention that continuing education is going to roll out a number of webinars for this summer with some very interesting topics. and those will serve as kind of a community service, so they're going to be free. And those will be both informational, but they're also going to lead into hopefully a very robust number of classes in continuing education. And those webinars will also serve as, just a great community service that Community Relations normally does through its lecture series. And I guess that's about it that I have to report that's any different than what I've said before. So everybody have a good afternoon in the next few days. Thank you.
Thanks, Carol. Any questions for Carol? Okay, I'm going to take some time to make some announcements, some very important announcements, some celebration of wonderful things that our faculty do on this campus. So I don't have a drum roll, but if you could imagine a drum roll, I would like to take a moment, since we're not going to have commencement and since we're not going to have an opportunity to announce the winner of the Excellence in Teaching Award at commencement, I would like to take this time right now to announce the winner of the 2020 Excellence in Teaching Award, and it is faculty member in EMS, Andrew Akana. Andrew! Andrew, speak so we can see you on the screen in
Hello.
speaker view.
Oh, haha. No, thank you very much. Just want to say thank you for the honor and everything that I've done and learned. It's really, really largely part of the interactions that I've had with all of you folks. Whether you're in my department or alongside me in another, I've interacted with you folks and seen how you guys behave and see how you guys work. And I've been inspired by you guys to try to do my best to emulate what you guys do on a daily basis and try to do my best to, teach the students the best I can. So thank you guys very much for being the inspiration that you guys are.
Thank you, Andrew. That was very nice. Thank you. And you wouldn't even have a chance to do that at commencement because we just sweep you right off the stage once you get your award. So there will be an award to you, and it will come with a monetary, small compensation. Maybe not so small, a little bit good. Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.
And the faculty member who's being recognized for contributions to CTE is a faculty member in the host program, Kavehi Sellers. Where's Kavehi? Speak, Kavehi.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi. Thank you. I don't know what else to say, but thanks. Thanks for my department and all those people at SELT who make the magic happen for me. Thank you.
And what the heck is it that's behind you?
It's the Bellagio. It's in the Bellagio Hotel in Vegas. It's the atrium.
Oh. Looks like something, no, I'm not even gonna say.
Sorry.
A bad meal on the wrong end. I don't know.
Sorry.
Congratulations, Kavehi, to you.
Thank you.
I'm happy for that recognition as well. We're about to announce Generation 14 of the World Learning Champions. So I'm going to take a little bit of maybe 3 minutes to do a quick history just so that you know. This is the 20th year of this professional development opportunity called the World Learning Champions. It started 20 years ago. First generation was January 2001. It's a program that is endowed with $1 million of philanthropy from the Woe family, which is CS Woe, the furniture guys. They have endowed the UHCC system with $1 million, which is there in perpetuity, which means every year we get about $40,000 to do this program. And it has been the joy of a joyful experience for me since I'm the convener of the group. I'm just going to go through real quickly all of the faculty and staff who have served as World Learning Champions over the years, starting with Generation 1. And we were, at that time, every campus got one representative, and the Employment Training Center was part of the group, so there was one representative there. Lee Dooley, Sharon Fowler were the two representatives the very first year that this went into effect. Sharon was with ETC at the time, and now she's with us, so it's kind of a bonus. We have a bonus World Learning Champions. Moving forward, these are the folks that have served. Kelly Goya, Cheryl Moore, Hank Snyder. This is Generation 5 coming up. From Generation 5 going forward, we were allowed to have 2 people per campus. Mary Hattori, Laurie Burke, Vern Ogata, Sally Pestana, Eva Lunny, Koide, Krista Heiser, Palani Kelly, Lavashe Scanlon, Sheldon Tawata and Kavehi Sellers, Portia De La Fuente, Wendy Kuntz, Mark Kunemune, Annie Thomas, Alfie Gonzalez, Kelly Nakamura. Jamie Sickle, Jackie Lindo are the 2 current World Learning Champions. Now, because of COVID-19, we had to stop World Learning Champions abruptly without completing this semester, which would have been their last semester. So they're going to carry over into the fall 2020 semester. We hope that we can pick up face-to-face meetings in some capacity in October and November. And so that Generation 14 will pick up in January, but we have already made that selection. So the Generation 14 World Learning Champions going forward are Kim Iwao Koide and Jerry Enokawa. So congratulations to those folks. And if they're on the call, Kim, are you on?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support. Looking forward to joining the program and participating and working with Geraldine and all of you. So thank you.
Thank you. Jerry, you on? No, Jerry.
She didn't wear a mic. She just get computer because her BCSA no like give her money for a microphone.
What's wrong with that?
I am here. Hello?
Hi, Jerry.
Hello? Hi. Sorry, I'm on the phone. I know, I'm totally old school. Excuse me. Thank you, Louise. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Jackie. This is a really awesome surprise. I'm looking forward to be working with Kim and just joining such a great group of people. I'm so honored. Thank you so much.
Great. Thanks, Jerry. The generation serves 18 months. So Jerry and Kim will start in January, and they will continue until January, fall, until May 2022. No, 2021, May 2021. So in the spring of 2021, is that right? Wait. They're going to start spring 2021. They're going to end in spring 2022. Oh my God. That will be the next generation. Did I get it right, Guy? Is that right? I can calculate correctly? Thank you. I can't believe it's that far away. Okay, we'll be getting the next generation in spring 2022. The process is open invitation, and all the former WOs on the campus get together to review the applications and make that selection and recommendation to me, the Chancellor. So if that's something that you're interested in, and I gotta say, what I understand from Jamie and Jackie is that it was a very competitive application this time around. So it is an opportunity that is, I think, a lot of fun. And I would like to take a moment to thank Jamie and Jackie for being the most recent illustrious World Learning Champions from our campus. So thanks very much for that. Okay, I'm done. The ELT is done. Who'd like to go first? Dave? Anything for Dave Evans?
Just want to say how proud we are of Kavehi. Thanks for that honor. Congratulations, Kavehi.
Thanks. Anyone else like to speak? Hearing none. Last chance. Kel, is that a COVID-19 backdrop you have?
Yeah, I went down the rabbit hole of Zoom backgrounds. I have many.
Oh, yeah, I saw some different ones before. That's kind of creepy. Okay then, have a great end of the day. You've got 2 days to finish. Well, no, you've got a few more days, but Jerry wants everybody to be done with grades before the end, the last minute. Please don't wait that long. We want to have 0 late grades, because remember, this time around, the students are going to be making or taking the opportunity to review their grade. So you don't want to be late and take that opportunity away from them. Have a great time in the next couple of days. We'll see you Friday, and we'll have a special last Zoom for the academic year celebration. Have an adult beverage close by. All righty. See you guys Friday. Bye-bye.